Figuring out what to put in your RV kitchen when you have absolutely nothing can be very overwhelming, especially for noobs like us. So we decided we'd show you how we went from this to this using only RV essentials for the kitchen, no more. And stick around because we're gonna tell you what you named our truck. You only get one shot at life, so gotta live it. We're Chris and Morgan, a British-American couple on a mission to show our kids, Jonah and Jude, that the best things in life happen outside of our comfort zones. We're renovating our fifth wheel Bilbo to become our home on wheels as we hit the road full-time on a quest to explore 50 states in 50 weeks.
Where are we now?
Hi Explorers! Greetings from my parents' driveway. Please excuse us while we sweat our faces off. We have 4 people living in, it's 27 foot, right?
Yeah, 27
Palomino Puma.
Yeah, Palomino Puma.
And as you can see, this is not a big kitchen. We'll just go from this side to this side. So if you look in here, this is super important. We have our food storage containers. And at first I thought this might be kind of unnecessary maybe. Mice, this is a huge problem, and different rodents and stuff getting into your stuff, and I don't want any unwelcomed guests into our RV, so literally everything that we can put in those, we definitely will. So moving on over here, this is our Instant Pot. We have never used one before, full disclosure. I don't know, according to everybody, we're crazy for never using one. We don't eat a lot of meat. I don't eat any at all, and the boys, they don't eat much of it either. So I think it just was never really on our radar because we didn't really think we needed it. However, after doing a lot of research, I think we'll be able to put a lot of different veggie dishes in. We can use it kind of as a faster crock pot, which we do use. So I'm hoping this will do the trick. Let us know some of your favorite recipes down in the comments below because we're hoping to use that a lot. We need help. This was Chris's find.
This was my find. Pops down completely flat, which I think is awesome for traveling. And then you just pop it out like this.
Just punch it out.
Okay, this is Morgan's find. She really wanted
I thought this was smart because we don't have a lot of extra space.
When we're washing dishes and things like that, you don't want to just like get all wet over the counter. So
Yeah, definitely
it's
not.
a really unique little silicone and aluminium roll-up.
How great is that? Kind of a space saver too.
I like it.
Speaking of which, let's go up here. So we each got our own set of plates. So we each get one large plate, one small plate, one bowl, one glass, and one mug, which they're like campfire mugs, can't break, because we had a lot of really cool mugs that we've collected. However, they are not going to be making it on Bilbo. So we also will be each having our own water bottles, super important to us. I don't know, this must be Chris's organizing, but a really compact measuring cup. I'll probably put that in a different drawer later. We were really lucky, and Chris actually hated this feature to begin with. But it came with a knife holder, so that actually worked out, I think, really well because we don't have a lot of extra space. And in addition to not having a lot of extra space, I think it's just a little bit safer for the kids because it's away, it has its own spot. We can keep our scissors in here too. This is one of my favorites. I'm super excited about this. We got a cast iron skillet. Something we've actually never had but always kind of wanted. The reason that we went with cast iron because it is heavy. Like, I'm gonna break my arm for sure, especially my wrist.
It's a good workout.
So it's a good workout, but besides that, practicality, how cool, because we're gonna be able to use it by the campfire. So we can use it on top of the campfire or wherever we're cooking, and it should come out amazing. So we also have, that's a very, very important word. So we also have our cleaner. I didn't even know they had to have like specific cleaners, but got to take good care of it. Going into our oven, we had to get, this is kind of interesting, our little set here. We had to get much smaller baking sheets and tins because we don't have, right, and this is actually interesting because a lot of people say that they don't use their oven. So we're gonna see, we're gonna check it out. We actually use at home our oven a lot, so I'm hoping the Instant Pot will take care of that. But just in the event that we need to use it, we're definitely ready. We have heard a hack, this is kind of interesting in all of our research, that people actually put down here a pizza stone so it cooks a little bit more evenly. This I absolutely love. Chris thinks it's an absolute joke, but I do not. I think this is so cool. So these are all of our pots and pans in a compact little space. I think that this is practical, it's small, we can use it outside or inside, and I would like to do a lot of cooking outside. This is a whole set, believe it or not, and it all goes in that little baggie. So here we go. That's all we really need for the 4 of us. And then over here, boil some stuff. I personally think we could probably use the Instant Pot for a lot of stuff that we would normally boil in this, but you never know. So you know that, and it's compact and it doesn't take up space, so I'm not really worried about it. So there's that, beautiful, right? And then this part I think is so important to us. So this is the one thing that makes me slightly nervous, and it came with a bunch of little gadgets, which we will probably never use. But this, I'm a big tea drinker. I do not drink coffee at all. I drink green tea a lot. So this here, it may be my demise. I'm not really sure. Let me know down below if it will. But here is my kettle. It's the cutest little thing. Chris is a huge coffee drinker, and this was definitely something that we were terrified about. So we grabbed a plastic French press too. So we actually tried it out the other day, and it was fine. Right, and a big space saver, so that's really important. And plus, I think it'll help us because we plan on doing some boondocking and just one less electric thing to worry about.
Yeah, and then the other thing, I don't know if you mentioned this as well, we actually put at the very top up here some, I think it's Gorilla non-slips.
I'm sure.
When we are traveling, those things aren't going to move too much. I mean, they move a little bit, but they're supposed to help when we're traveling. It might not, though.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
And then we have, in addition to drinking things such as tea and coffee, we are big into smoothies. And so we usually make a bunch for our family.
Again, it's plastic, so that's awesome. There's 92 in here. 92, are you staying cool?
Yeah, these are, yes, these double as a fan. We have our potato peeler, our can opener. This actually I think is pretty important because a lot of people, including us, are pretty reliant on our electric can opener, and we really love it. So this will be a test of patience. We were gonna go pretty basic with silverware. We were just gonna have a set each. And so again, we're gonna be doing a lot of dishes, but that is okay. Hopefully it keeps everything a little bit cleaner. And then down low, we just have our measuring cups, things of that nature, our mitten, and our kitchen mitten, I guess it's called. And
oven glove?
Oven glove. And you can also see, that's what it's called. I like kitchen mitten. And this now has found a home. Everything has a home. It's so important.
That matches.
So that's all. That's all we are taking. We're actually, a few things that we have yet to come in, but we really wanted to let you know where we're at with our journey. We're waiting on a toaster. Right now at home we have a 4-slot toaster, and that has no room in Bilbo. So we ordered a 2-slot toaster. For some reason this takes a very long time from Amazon, but we'll show you, we'll put a little clip at the end. And we ordered a water filtration system.
We went with, we did a lot of research and went with the CLEARSOURCE. It triple filters the water and it sits outside the RV, and I've seen some modifications, people hook it up to the outside of the RV or just inside the doors as well as storage doors, so might look at those options as well. But any water that comes in, if you're filling up the storage in the storage tank, or if you're coming directly into the kitchen, it's all filtered. We really hope that you enjoyed our tour and stick around because we're so excited